Employment Insurance System, EIS. Now everyone, this is a new system which is created to protect the employee's interest. Now what is EIS actually and why it is so important to us? Now when we want to design this employment insurance system, now the MOHR, which is the Ministry of HR, has taken a lot of aspects, a lot of factors when they look at these statistics. Now if you look at these statistics, it shows that in 2015 we have 44,000 people who were retrenched. Now in 2016 it's 37,000, but when it comes to August 2017, which is just half, more than a little bit half of the year, is 26,000 cases. Now they claim that this statistics is much more higher because 74,000 of these SMEs doesn't report to MOHR, which can show that a number can probably go up to 50,000 or 60,000 possibly very easily. Now, what is the main objective of EIS? Now, EIS, they want to give you instant cash assistance. Now, we say instant cash, you know how instant the government is, okay? Instant cash assistance. And they also help you in finding new jobs, which they have already linked up with Job Malaysia as well as Job Street. And lastly, they want to enhance your skill to increase your employability. Means they want to enhance your skill, make sure you can find a good and right job.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today our group will present on the Employee Insurance System Act 2017, which commonly referred to as EIS, which is introduced in Malaysia on 1 January 2018 under Perkeso, which is SOCSO. The primary purpose of the Employment Insurance System is to provide income replacement and employment support to workers who have lost their job involuntarily. The system ensures that affected employees receive financial support while actively seeking for a new employment. This law also aims to help job seeker transition back into employment by offering job search assistance, career counseling, training opportunities, and matching through online services such as My Future Jobs. EIS is therefore not just for insurance, but it is an active employment support system. In summary, the Act protects employees from sudden loss of income and also support them in returning into the workforce by helping both individual and the national labor market.
Now, I will cover who is eligible for EIS benefits. Under the Employment Insurance System, all employees must be insured persons, IP, who have made monthly EIS contributions through their employment. Secondly, the application for EIS must be submitted within 60 days from the date of losing employment. If the claim is submitted late, it may be rejected. Furthermore, to qualify for benefits, the employee must make contribution qualifying conditions, CQC, meaning they have paid the required number of contributions. Lastly, the job must fall under the definition of loss of employment, LOE, such as retrenchment, voluntary or mutual separation schemes, permanent closure of a business, resignation due to threats or sexual harassment at work, and dangerous job instructions outside the work scope. These conditions ensure that only individuals who have been legitimately employed and contributed to the system are eligible for EIS support. Next, I will explain the main benefits available under the EIS.
First, Job Search Allowance, JSA. JSA provides monthly income replacement for workers who have lost their main income source. The allowance is paid for 3 to 6 months, depending on the number of contributions an individual has made. Second, Reduced Income Allowance, RIA. RIA supports individuals who lose one, but not all of their income sources. The payment is a lump sum and has the same rate and duration conditions as JSA. Third, Early Reemployment Allowance, ERA. ERA is a bonus incentive worth 25% of the remaining JSA for insured persons who find new employment and start work while still receiving JSA benefits. And fourth, Training Fee and Training Allowance. Training fee covers up to 4,000 ringgit for vocational skills training, and training allowance is a daily allowance, about 10 to 20 ringgit, paid to trainees who completed their training sessions. These benefits help job seekers covering basic needs, skill development, and early return to work. Additionally, EIS provides employment service such as career counseling, job matching, and return to work support through online platforms like My Future Jobs. To evaluate how well the Employee Insurance System Act 2017 achieved its purpose, we can support our analysis with actual data on outcomes from the scheme. One of the most telling indicators of the law's success is how many displaced workers have found new employment with EIS support. According to a report in Sinar Harian, since the employment insurance system was implemented, 3,823 individuals who lost their jobs were successfully placed back into work across various industries as of 15 July 2019. This took place through coordinated job matching and placement programs managed by Perkeso under the EIS framework. These achievements shows that the system, active labor market services such as job placement assistance, career counseling, and employment fairs are not just theoretical benefits but produce real-world outcomes for job seekers. The fact that nearly 14,000 displaced workers returned to employment within a relatively short time period after EIS rolled out supports the law's goal of helping affected employees transition back into the workforce. Additional evidence from more recent return-to-work programs shows ongoing achievements. For example, in 2024 until 2025, Perkeso managed 1,238 return-to-work motivation cases, from which 827 individuals successfully returned to work or entrepreneurial activity after rehabilitation and support. This data suggests that employment insurance system is achieving its core purpose on multiple fronts, which is income support for those temporarily without work and effective re-employment support leading to job placements and return to work outcomes. However, while this demonstrates positive impact for many insured workers, the system still has room to improve in terms of coverage and awareness, especially for groups like informal workers and gig workers who are not yet automatically included. Overall, with thousands of workers successfully returning to jobs and growing engagements with rehabilitations and re-employment services, we can conclude that the EIS largely meets its purpose of supporting income security and employment transition for Malaysian workers.